Hi everybody and welcome back for another great video, a special video for how to watch One Piece movies, OVAs and specials in the right order. This is one of the most popular anime of all time, and it's also one of the most well written and enjoyable anime out there, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. So without any further ado, let's get started guys. I bet if you are following my channel for a long time, you will know that I did a video about One Piece movies watch order, and since then a lot happened in One Piece world. So this is the updated version of the first video, but I'm gonna make it exceptional because it's not just about throwing movies in order. I will tell you exactly where each movie takes place in the anime series, and that goes also for the OVAs and the specials as well. Guys, your comments in the old video encouraged me to do it, so here I am. Let's start with One Piece movies watch order. And the first movie, One Piece the movie of 2000, for 50 minutes take place on East Blue Arc between episode 18 and episode 19. Clockwork Island Adventure of 2001, for 55 minutes take place on East Blue Arc between episode 53 and episode 54. The Desert Princess and the Pirates Adventures in Alabasta of 2007, for 1 hour and 30 minutes take place on Alabasta Arc between episode 130 and episode 131. Chopper's Kingdom on the Island of Strange Animals of 2002, for 55 minutes take place on Alabasta Arc between episode 130 and episode 131. Dead End Adventure of 2003, for 1 hour and 35 minutes take place on Sky Island Arc between episode 138 and episode 139. The Cursed Holy Sword of 2004 will last about 1 hour and 35 minutes. Same goes for this movie, where it takes place on a Sky Island arc between episode 138 and episode 139. Baron Omatsuri and the Secret Island of 2005, for 1 hour and 32 minutes take place on Sky Island arc between episode 206 and episode 207. Giant Mecha Soldier of Karakuri Castle of 2006, for 1 hour and 34 minutes take place on Water 7 arc between episode 228 and 229. Episode of Chopper plus Bloom in the Winter Miracle Cherry Blossom of 2008, for 1 hour and 53 minutes take place on Water 7 arc between episode 325 and episode 326. Straw Hat Chase of 2011, for 30 minutes take place on Summit War arc between episode 384 and episode 385. One Piece film Strong Word of 2009, for 1 hour and 53 minutes take place on Summit War arc between episode 384 and episode 385. One Piece film Z of 2012, for 1 hour and 47 minutes take place on Dressrosa arc between episode 578 and episode 579. One Piece film Gold of 2016, for 2 hours take place on Whole Cake Island arc between episode 750 and 751. One Piece Stampede of 2019, for 1 hour and 40 minutes take place on Wano Country arc between episode 1004 and episode 1005. And One Piece film Red of 2022, for 1 hour and 55 minutes. For this movie, many says it has its own timeline, and I think this movie will take place after Wano, taking consideration of Ota backstory. Wano arc was put on hold to reveal that. If you have any point about that, don't mind to explain it in the comment section for everybody. So it's time for One Piece OVA's watch order. Defeat Him the Pirate Ganzak of 1998, an OVA for 28 minutes take place on East Blue Arc between episode 8 and episode 9. Ramen's Down Story of 2008, an OVA for 33 minutes take place on Summit War arc between episode 384 and episode 385. Strong Word episode 0 2009, an OVA for 18 minutes. This OVA adapted from from the one-shot Strong Word gives us a brief summary of the events leading up to the movie's 10 Strong Word and introduces the Gold Lion villain Chicky. Glorious Island of 2012, 2 episodes for 5 minutes each one, take place on Dressrosa arc between episode 578 and episode 579. One Piece film Gold episode 0 of 2016, an OVA for 10 minutes, take place on Whole Cake Island arc between episode 750 and episode 751. Ramen's Down of 2019, an OVA for 23 minutes, take place on Wano Country arc. The version of Ramen's Down adapted here is the one contained in the Wanted volume. In the anime timeline, this is episode 907. So finally, let's handle One Piece Special's watch order. Here we go again. One Piece Adventure in the Ocean of Navel of 2000, a special episode for 49 minutes, take place on East Blue arc between episode 53 and episode 54. One Piece episode of East Blue, Luffy and his 4 crewmates, Big Adventure of 2017, a special episode for 1 hour and 46 minutes, take place on East Blue arc between episode 69 and episode 62. The episode completely recreates the early volumes of the manga. It doesn't just reuse the same old scenes. One Piece open up on the Great Sea, a father's huge dream of 2003, a special episode for 46 minutes, take place on the Sky Island arc between episode 138 and episode 139. One Piece episode of Sky Island of 2018, a special episode for 1 hour and 40 minutes, take place on the Sky Island arc between episode 195 and episode 196. This episode is a remastered version. One Piece Protect, the last great stage of 2003, a special episode will take you also 46 minutes, but it takes place on Water 7 arc between episode 219 and 220. One Piece End of Year Special Plan, Chief Straw Hat Luffy's Detective Story of 2005, a special episode for 42 minutes, counted as the 4th special episode of the One Piece anime, aired after episode 253. 3D 2 Years of 2014, a special episode for 1 hour and 47 minutes, take place on Summit War arc between episode 516 and episode 517. This episode is a new, it does not adapt the manga, episode of Nami, Tears of the Navigator and the Bonds of a Friends of 2012, a special episode for 2 hours and 10 minutes, take place on a Fishman Island arc between episode 522 and episode 523, an episode that has been completely redone graphically, but the story does not change at all. Episode of Luffy Adventure on Hand Island of 2012, a special episode for 1 hour and 43 minutes, take place on Dressrosa arc between episode 578 and 579, and the events take place a little before One Piece film Z, One Piece Adventure of Neverlandia of 2015, a special episode for 1 hour and 45 minutes, take place on Dressrosa arc between episode 578 and 579. Episode of Mary, The Tale of One More Friend of 2013, a special episode for 1 hour and 46 minutes, take place on Dressrosa arc between episodes 625 and 626. Episode of Sabo, The Three Brothers Bond of 2015, a special episode for 1 hour and 45 minutes, take place on Dressrosa arc between episodes 746 and 747. One Piece Heart of Gold of 2016, a special episode for 1 hour and 45 minutes, take place on Whole Cake Island arc between episodes 750 and 751. This special episode is meant to promote One Piece film Gold, Luffy Senpai's support project Barto's Secret Room of 2021. 2 special episodes for 23 minutes take place on Wano Country arc. First episode is considered the 5th recap episode that's set between episode 1004 and 1005, and the second episode is considered the 6th recap episode that's set between episode 1050 and episode 1060. Great Anatomy, Kazuki Arden's Legend of 2022, a special episode episode for 24 minutes. It's a recap episode as well that take place on Wano Country arc set between episode 1022 and episode 1023. The Legend Log Red-Haired Shanks of 2022. Another recap episode for 24 minutes take place on Wano Country arc set between episode 1030 and episode 1031. A comprehensive anatomy, fierce fight, the 5 from the new generation of 2022 recap episode for 24 minutes take place on Wano Country arc set between episode 1035 and episode 1036. Oh my god, and yeah, that's it for this video. Until the next update. I'm really sorry for making it too long. So if you truly enjoyed the video and find it quite helpful, don't mind to leave a comment. Without forgetting to smash the like button on your way out. I'm so excited to know your thoughts and have a wonderful day, guys.